Well, hello there, this is Shiva, and yes, I know I did end up buying the crust, even though 8 months ago I was saying that I probably would not. Just call me stupid, okay? Right? Because all of the problems that I mentioned 8 months ago and have not actually been fixed, and now all of the big game playing streamers are all saying the same thing. Now, this is about the third time I've tried to do this game. And unfortunately, the other two times, it has crashed on me. We're going to do sandbox. The campaign is annoying, to say the least, in the early game with the constant talking and everything else. And I just sort of just gave up on it. Then I tried to play this game twice so far, and as I said, they have crashed, but hopefully this time it will not. I have no idea. This is not ready for prime time. Now, in Sandbox, they go with difficulty level. This is supposed to be the easiest, but you have to do things in a certain order or else you will not be able to have the resources to advance. You can't just build stuff. You got to do things based on what the developer decided. And so it's so you have to be quite careful with this. Now, first off, wrong way. We need to get some, stop that. Okay, there we go. First off, let's get some solar panels going in here. Now, one of the things here is this little green border around here. You cannot build anything in this green border. And on top of it, this particular side has a hill. And as you can see, it can be a little tough here. So what we need to do is make sure that that is the right line so I can actually build solar panels without, oops, that's my fault. One of the things they neglect to tell you in the tutorials, you gotta hold the shift key down to have repeat. Now we do the batteries, and we are going to do them, I think, like this. So I usually start with 4 and 4. And oddly enough, it's good enough for the start of the game. Because I'm not going to be building in really any machines right now. Now with these, you got to do the... Let's just get going here. Okay, Paul, come on. You can do better than this. Am I going to make that? Yep. This is all going to be changed. We're going to wipe this out as soon as we can, and we're going to upgrade the power and everything else. Now, for this, I would recommend putting a utility pole here, and then building your charging station somewhere where it's out of the way, which would be technically here. But if you notice, there seems to be a collision. You can't put it right next to it. You have to have a little space. So let's see how's that lining up here. Yeah, right there. Now let's line our cargo pods. But again, we have to be careful where we put them because the cargo pods get in the way. So we're going to put them way up here, where they're out of the way. And then on top of it, we now have to select our research. Now with the sandbox, with the mode, we get 120 of blue and 120 of the orange. Or in this case, you got no choice for that one. You got to start that. And with this, well, you know, it's kind of a hard thing to decide on.
Director, I consider it my duty to all available research is grouped into 3 main directions.
For this, we're going to do with the drone upgrades. This is the excavation speed of the mining drones by 50%, because we're going to probably need that pretty quickly here. Now, ready? I believe so. I think everything is... No, we haven't hooked this up either. Here we go. Now, they should build these things in order. So, there we go. Let's start the game. Ah, perfect. The resources ended up exactly where I wanted them, which is right up here, as far away from my main building area as possible, because these have a very, very bad tendency to just stay there all game. Okay, so let's go into this and let's select our second one here. This is doing both. Okay, that's fine. Oxide mining rate, which we really don't need. The automatic repair or medium solar panels. And I'm going to upgrade my power immediately. And as to this, well, this gives you your scanner so you know what the ore is down on the ground. We are definitely going to need the smelting furnace, and then we're going to need a conveyor belt. So let's go downstairs and let's get set up for this. First off, we're going to need a power pole. I'm going to go in here and we're going to get our guys to start mining here. So mining, we need to configure the drones. So we're just going to put you somewhere where you are out of the way. Right there's good. And then we're going to just hook you up with a wire. Okay. Now, next. Are we built? We are built. We should be all, yep, we've got everything. Now we need to start mining this stuff out of here. So we're going to go maximum that we possibly can. Do not build more than one of these until you actually need it, because these do not delete. They are the only building that apparently does not delete, and I bet you anything that is a bug. But, you know, it'll be one of about 200 million that this game seems to affect. Now we're going to go straight down here first. I want to set a pattern here, and then I want you to go like this, because what I'm doing is I'm hoping I'm going to get lucky and I'm going to find some resources so I know where to, so I don't waste power for scanning. I'm going to do one up here too as well. Okay. And red is priority. That's this guy. Now we switch this off. Now I'm going to fill in the rest for my drone guys to do it. And it does this by order of what you tell it to do. So this will be done first, right? Oh, by the way, if you get triggered by the fact that I don't do a perfectly square box, well, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I don't do that. I consider that amazingly anal. Now, if you look at the colors change, and this is saying that you do this second. See, these are color-coded for this reason. So we'll do this side, then we do this side. After they do the red. And then this one is third. And again, you see the color changes? We just want a nice big box. Now, reason why we're also doing a square, a cross pattern here is because I want to see about if we have any bauxite, which you have to research to be able to mine. And the game that I played before this, before the game decided to crash on me, it had bauxite all the way along here, so my entire bottom here was completely and totally inaccessible. And then on top of it, when I did do the scan, I could only find 2 minerals in a square box, you know, basically the size of what you're seeing with the cross. And there was only 2 minerals, and there was no titanium, there was no aluminum. It was way the heck probably in the corner of the map, and these maps are very, very large. So, How we doing on this? We should be doing okay. We're doing -7, but that's okay. That's all right. In fact, you see this guy right here? Oh. Another quality of life thing. Okay, why are you not selecting me? There we go. Switch the power off. Because we're in nighttime, we've already set the drones. We're not going to be changing them for a while, so why waste the power? And we just sit here and we wait. And already we have found both sides over here. So that's completely done. But in the meanwhile, let's consider. See, the ore detector is not done yet. How long do we have to wait? He should be coming up pretty soon. Yeah, he's almost done. No, he's not. He will take a while. A lot of people do the ore detector first. I just decided I wanted the speed of the drones to be to be faster, so we can, get rid of all of that rock a lot quicker. That's the only reason why I did it that way. Okay, do we have anything for blue here? What are you? You are nothing but blue, so we're good. We don't have to worry about science being wasted. So, I haven't seen anything here. Nope. Doesn't look to be any minerals in this area whatsoever. Well, it looks like we're going to have to do some scanning. But because we're not actually using any power but for the ore scanner, it's not going to be too bad of a thing, because we can just do a large corner here, 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 and here, and we'll still have more than enough power.
Research complete.
Excellent, excellent. So I'll be more than likely to point out all of the deficiencies, the bugs, the quality of life stuff that seems to be missing and thing. It's a good game. It is, it is just, the polish is really seriously lacking. It just seems to be that the developers were more concerned with getting the game out so that they could make money, as opposed to actually, fixing some of the problems. Oh God, there's more bauxite over here. Okay. So anyway, that would be my ore scanner, I believe, is done. But we need to wait until daylight, or the ore detector. Let's put him. He should be able to reach that there. Put him right in about the center here, and let's just use him. Not enough power to run the module. Wow. Okay. Well, as I said before, you really got to watch your resources here. Like big time. Are we almost, how much power do we got? Well, we can do one. So what we do is go like this. We click this guy here.
Research complete.
And we do a corner. And we found iron, and we found something that obviously the scanner couldn't detect. And we found titanium. Very nice. And bunkus over there. Now we need silicone and we need aluminum. And I have a feeling we are going to have a problem with that. So I'm going to put this up here and hope that we get lucky. And we do not get lucky. There's something up there. There's silicone. And there was something here. The scanner sometimes... Oh, let's just waste the power because And there's more titanium, there's iron. So we got silicone, iron, titanium, but no aluminum. How much power do we have now? Are we in daylight? We are now in daylight. Here we go. And that's also iron. Wow, we got lots of iron. We got titanium. The silicone is a little bit awkward, but that's okay. Anything else is probably going to be blocked by... We've got a room here. Yeah, I know. I'm double scanning. I don't care. We're not running anything right now. We're not using up any resources. We're not doing anything. We're just... How come I got a feeling there's something over here? Nope. So let these guys continue to mine. In the meanwhile, let's start getting these guys to mine out my resources. This is really nice. The only problem with this is the conveyor belts cannot do diagonals. That is a bit of a problem. In other words, conveyor belts can only run horizontal or vertical. In other words, top to bottom, left to right, but it cannot do a diagonal. And that's one of the big limitations with this game. And it's unfortunate, but it happens. In the meanwhile, so that's the titanium. So none of this is over here. I have a feeling that it's somewhere up, maybe up here. Do I have enough power for that? Because I am trying to find aluminum. And that could be a problem. That's the last one I can do before. Yeah, you see, look at that, right? Well... Aluminum, titanium, aluminum we kind of need like right now. There's titanium, there's aluminum. We kind of need that for... Okay, we're wasting science points. Oh boy, how bad. Alright, so what should we do next? Well, regular refinery. Then underground mining, then this. And then in the fundamentals, a lot of people do the automatic repair, but we actually haven't built anything, so we don't need to worry about it too much. This is really just so that the drones will mine off the iron. It's not all that important. This, don't even bother with it at the moment. And landing platform, well, we don't have anything to sell, so why research it? So let's increase the speed of our drones, which I think is the most important thing. And then we'll do the automatic repair because it's really annoying having to keep repairing stuff. So we're good with that. We're good with that. Once they have finished doing all of, digging out everything so that we can do... hang on, sorry. I'm just having a look at this right now. Okay, you are not. Why aren't you selecting? Okay. How about we go in here? Come on. What is your problem here, game? Oh, there we go. Switch the power off. So we save battery power. The only thing we have is The single charging station, I believe, is about the only thing that's actually active. Yep. And what we'll do is we will generate some more power. Wait until our dark is over. Wait for our drones to finish mining out these really, really important sections. We have another one to do, don't we? We have titanium. Whoops. We want all of these, and we want a nice big space here. And I'll show you why in a second. And hopefully the developers haven't changed that. But they may have, because somebody may have been stupid enough to have mentioned it. And so they went, oh, nope, we can't have that. It makes the game actually easy to play. Yeah, we're going to go straight up here. I think what we'll do is, because for the conveyors, that this makes it a little bit simpler and most importantly cheaper, because conveyors can cost a lot of money here. I just want to make sure that we've got all of our resources that have been shown. Aluminum's going to be a problem, but you know, what is that? Oh. Okay, so there's my iron, there's my stuff. All right. So shall we get going here? Maybe. The first thing we need more than anything else is this guy here. Now, well, I really hate to hang on a second. Let me just think about this. I've noticed this as an early game. You know what? I'm going to have to build down here, because all my resources are in there. And I have regolith. So I just want a little bit more room so I can just sort of set up things. The easier, the more prepared you are, the easier the game is. It was like anything else. I don't know if I'm pushing it here a little bit, but we'll see. I am hoping that I'm going to get away with that. Let's have a look at our research. Well, we got the regolith extractor, which is nice. So what have we got? We got blue. We got, this is blue and orange. This is blue and orange. So we're going to be okay on that one. Okay, shall we get going on this? Yeah, let's get going on this, Paul. Press the module. Eventually, all my storage is going to be... I don't like putting this over regolith, because oddly enough, you do have a tendency to run out of it after a while, especially the rare earth stuff, which is really this stuff here. But even this stuff, you do end up missing out. So we're going to see if...
Research complete.
Should be able to... Here we go. Now he makes concrete blocks, and if you notice here, you don't have a lot here, and yes, you do run out because these use concrete. Everything uses concrete, so that's the reason why you get this done first, and we'll just make sure that this is all set for this. And it's automatic. This is the only factory where everything is set automatically for you. Everything else you have to kind of set manually. But we are now producing blocks, so that's good. Next on the list, we are going to assign a drone to start mining at least some of that. I'm going to increase him, don't worry, but I just want to get everything set up for him. This is a smelting furnace. And we are going to select him, and we are going to tell it that we want you to do, oh come on, steel. All right. And we are going to set you up for this. Let's use this. Let's just use this guy. Come on. Thank you. I wonder if there's something wrong with my mouse there. So anyway, he's doing this, and he should be getting something in here. He is getting some. Good. So we'll just connect on here, and we'll just add a second guy here, so we get our steel production going. And then the third is, of course, silicone, and he's way up there, but there's not much we can do about it. There is no other. Is there any other silicone anywhere? Is there silicone here somewhere? No, we got titanium. We got 2 lots of iron, but the only silicone that we have anywhere near the area is right there. And these guys are still mining that out a little bit too as well. Let's get rid of the scanner. We get the resources back at least. So we need we need another production of smelting. We'll just do it like that. And we will also set you for power. What do we want here? Yeah, we want to use this guy. Here we go. And then we will set you for silicone. So we have iron, silicone, blocks. All 3 of these are the most important thing. And now we just sit here and wait for them to build up enough resources so we can get our power all going. Research complete. We must be in dark, yes. So there's our medium solar panel, which is really nice. So this is the next one that's happening. Do we have something that we can complete here? That's just a single. Well, the extractor upgrade, which is kind of useless at the moment. This we need. This is the next priority. And for fundamentals, he's still doing utility pole upgrade. This increases our utility poles up to 5. That's cool. We really don't need this, but I'm going to do them anyway. And the reason why is because in this chain, there's something very, very important right here that we're going to need. And once we get everything set up, there we go. Spot cleared up. So we got a landing platform next. So and now finally we can do hard rock drilling. So as soon as we have space, the rolling mill, then the components factory. You will notice something with this game is that these machines constantly break down. I guess this is what happens when you get have your parts made in China, because these things break down all the damn time. It's really, really annoying, considering that it is makes absolutely no logical sense, because in space everything is built to last pretty much forever because you can't really replace it. But apparently not in this game. This would be one of those little balance problems that we have. Come on. Let's assign a couple of drones here and get our silicone going. We'll be putting proper extractors on here in a second. We just want to build up some raw material so that we can start with proper solar panels and better batteries down the road too as well, so we'll have enough power to be able to run everything, because at the moment we don't have enough power, and we don't really have too much more in resources, but we're starting to get there. As you can see, we're now into the 40s, so that means that we can now go up and let's give us some power here. We should have our medium solar panels. Here we go. So, oops, forgot to hold these. Nope, I want these. Yeah, this big box got in the way. So we'll do 3 of these. Only build what you need. Do not overbuild in this particular game, or else you will seriously regret it. And these should be built just in time for it to become daylight. So let's build some batteries while we're at it. And we'll build 3 more batteries. There we go. So that should give us a lot of power, and because I have a feeling we're going to need it. So how are we doing? Are we full yet? We're almost full on that one. We are getting okay on that one. This one we're full now. So time to build some storage. Oh, that is single resource. Why was it telling me? Okay, never mind. So we're going to build storage for you. No, actually, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I got to think about this. I think this should actually, I think we'll delete that. And we'll redo that, because I don't want my storage boxes so close to each other. I want a gap. So we're going to do 1. We're going to need some room for factory. So 1 here. One here. And I guess 1 right here. I don't think this is giving me I don't think I've given myself enough room, but that's okay. We can always change it. It's not a big deal. Now, see, they don't line up, but I don't care. This is a temporary thing. I told you, if you get triggered easily, you're going to be very triggered with my videos, but you know, that's just the way it is. So now we have to set resources. So this is what? This is concrete, right? No, cancel. Select resource. You're in here. You are steel. So therefore, select resource. Steel. I really think this is stupid that we have to do this all the time, but this is the way the developer designed the game. So, you know, there we go. So now we have storage. And we're almost ready to be set up for the spaceport, and we can start selling and getting some money. Thank you. We can't get rid of those stupid boxes, but that's okay. So, are we ready for extractors? I think we are. And we then need to do titanium. So, what we'll do is... This is where it starts. Everything breaks down. And it's taking steel to boot, which is just freaking ridiculous. Now you know why we're getting everything going, and we need to get stuff happening very quickly now. So first off, we're going to remove all of our previous mining, and we're going to start by opening up this area here, because we're going to need the room. We're going to square you off, and we are going to get rid of you too as well. Now we have construction drones that are not doing anything at the present moment, but I need some room here. We're just going to just expand outwards and hope that we get lucky with the titanium. We'll probably do some more scans with a new ore scanner, but at the moment we just need this to go. So what is this? This is iron, and this is my iron right there. We don't have titanium. We have a second lot of iron, which is just absolutely fantastic. So let's build some iron and supply this in. We need a iron. Let's point him up. Okay, so when it goes green, you'll see it. It's 9 out of 9. And what we're trying to do is see is that occasionally we get a patch where we can actually put 2 of these if we are very, very careful with this. So there's, yeah, you see this one's a single one. So we'll build you there. Utility pole, where is he? Oh, no, we want wires. There we go. Now, for the next one, we want production. And we want... There's a pressing module. There's a smelting furnace for him. Okay, so we don't really need to do anything other than connect him with a conveyor belt, okay? Because we're already producing iron, but it's manual, it's using my drones. So we don't need to worry about you at the moment here. Build all.
Research complete.
Now, is he working? You got to make sure with this game, there are some bugs with this. And that includes, there's a conveyor belt bug. Because sometimes they do not connect up properly, even though it looks like it, like this should be. Oh, this is an extractor. Jesus, Paul. We'll have to put you back down again. No wonder. No, that was correct. It's just that sometimes they just don't want to work. And of course, it has decided to do this. So we will try it again. Because they're all facing the right way. It's going into here. So we will do this. You know what? I just suddenly realized what I just did wrong. There we go. Except for he's still not pumping out. Why didn't they not pumping out? Why? You haven't been built yet. Why haven't you been built yet? You should be built. This is 300. You should have been built, but you're not built. Okay. Build all. Have I screwed this up? Must be installed on all deposits. This is installed on an ore deposit. Is the belts gotten screwed up? They're all facing the right direction. Let's just double check to make sure that those, as I said before, this game sometimes just drives people nuts. And we are wasting huge amounts of money because of a buggy game. Let's just put him over here. Maybe that will work. There it goes. See what I mean? And we wasted, what, at least a couple $1,000? Now this is not doing it either. Right? This is what I was getting me really mad with this game. So there goes another $300 because this game is buggy as hell. Now we should be going in here. Okay. So we built an extractor. Did I just screw this up? Is this nothing but my fault? Yeah. You know what? I did screw this up. I forgot to build this. Here I am bitching about the game.
Objective achieved.
Great job, Director. We have unloaded the drones and optimized the extraction process. However, I advise you not to neglect the conveyors. They are the most effective way to fully automate the extraction of regolith and the processing of oxides into metal ingots.
Okay, so we're minus 38, so we're going to need more batteries. And we're going into the dark side, but that's okay. So there's the first one. I'm an idiot. Alright? How about that? Not enough power to run the modules. Not surprising. But since it's dark, it's a good time for us to consider, well, making some more battery power here. I think we have enough solar power. It's just really the batteries. The batteries are not keeping up during the nighttime. They have very limited output. So, and the bigger batteries have a lot better output. In other words, discharging the power during the nighttime. That's really what the big problem is. So we just have to put up with it. Meanwhile, everything else is going nicely. So we'll have automatic repair, which is good, and we have the next batch beyond that too as well. So we're good. So what's next to build? I would say titanium. Yeah, we're waiting for the rolling mill. We do have a smelting furnace already. Should we do the silicone? Yeah, let's do the silicone while we're waiting, because we're gonna, so we can free up the drones. We might be able to fit. Can we fit a second one in here? Or have they actually fixed that so that you can only put... Oh, look at that, see? We've got 2 silicones. We managed to fit 2 silicones in there. How nice is that, eh? So we have, in all intents and purposes... What the hell? I don't remember doing that game. I could be wrong. Come on. And you're not letting me delete that either, are you? Because you are, even though... Okay, let's try that again. Wow, game. Here we go. course, I am, of course, completely off. I thought I did that section, and obviously I didn't do the priority enough here. Well, I'll make sure of it this time. You should be doing first. So while we're waiting, let's get our conveyor belts done. There we go. So that's all set up. Oh, come on, drones. Yeah, get that guy going. That's what I'm waiting for. I can't believe I forgot that. I cannot believe that. Might as well process everything there while we're at it. And, oh boy, yeah. I'm just so annoyed at myself. Here we go. Okay, let's get the rest of the power going here. Of course. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that's just a cap lock. Okay. I am sorry. Apparently the caps lock also changes the view, which is interesting. Yet another bug on here. Okay, to add to the list of bugs. Okay. I know I'm a very slow player, but I'm thinking as I'm doing, and apparently I'm not really capable of. Okay. We will have a problem very shortly with slag. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have a feeling I didn't give myself enough room. I didn't give myself enough room. God, that's so freaking annoying. How many times your machines actually break down? Okay, let's do it this way. Have I done this correctly? Yeah. Really hate having to spend all of this money on this, but that's okay. No, because these conveyors are the ones that will kill you in terms of cost. So it might actually be a lot cheaper. How much is it, just to put a box? It'll still have access to that, so I think that's what I'll do. Right here. Because it's money that we're going to run out of before anything else. So, and we got to select the resource. There we go. And it's built. Hang on. It's built the bloody thing again. Like that again. Really, game? Really? Devs, fix your goddamn game. I mean, that's been doing that for 8 months now. And, I mean, it's inexcusable. I'm sorry, but it really is. Okay, you are connected up. You are connected up. And you are doing silicone. We're coming out with silicone. Good. We got, this should start getting some silicone in it. So we are starting to produce by the looks of it. Let's clear out some room because we're going to need a crap load, because I have a feeling we're going to be need we've got that we're going to overload everything. Make sure we got room around our factories. Hey, there we go. Always, because of the issues with this game, always check once you build something. Wait a little bit, wait for the supplies, wait to see if it's actually going to work, because this game sometimes, as I said, conveyors have a bad tendency to not connect up to buildings. The first time you just saw all of the problems that I had before. Okay. So what do we got here? We got blue. Okay, we're going to need something that's orange. What's next? I'm on a rolling mill. And that would be yet another damn machine breaking down, because, as I said, everything apparently they, bought from China, or they bought the cheapest ass equipment and then sent it hundreds of thousands of miles at the cost of literally hundreds of millions of dollars. Just, Yep, another one just went too as well.
Research complete.
Okay, so what's causing this? All right, you. Time to get rid of you. Now, apparently there's a way that we can lock. No, I guess not. I don't know. Or we can just get rid of it. Yep. What will happen is the drones will eventually just move them into the proper storage anyway, so that's good. So we're good for that. Now we have to wait again. How are we doing for these guys? 149 to 52. So let's see what else we got here. Transportation. Do we have our landing platform yet? Well, let's go to the proper surface and have a look here. Nope, still not done yet. Got nothing in here. Okay, let's get out of here first.
Director, Alice, I have great news. Director, we're in a unique situation. There's no alternative to lunar. It's a shame that someone else will take advantage of this crisis.
Yeah, go screw yourself, but you know what?
Change your mind. Don't forget that you need to...
We don't even have a bloody spaceport, and this game is so slow sometimes that, because this is going to take like 12 days. I rejected it. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I don't care. I just don't want to mess around with it. So what's this guy? Rare earth mineral processing. Hello, baby. There you go. There's your other major chain. Everything else, this guy we really want to as well, but what we need now is components to be the third one, because we need them desperately. So we're going to do this for the aluminum or titanium. This will do the rare earth, so we can get going on that, because this is already done. And then this is the big boy. This is the components. And we're going to need components pretty quickly to fix all of the things that keep busting, as you can tell. So how are we doing for power? Not sure. Well, we're not running out of power, but we could do with some more, I guess. Oh, I did it again. No, I don't want you. I want you. Make sure that we just don't run out of power, but don't overdo it at the present moment, okay? It's as simple as that. Until we are certain that we are going to have enough resources to go nuts. So, this is relatively new. They actually put icons on the cost. Where you see where the problem is titanium plates. That's the reason why we're waiting for the rolling mill. Since we have the rolling mill, we can make as many of those of these solar panels as we want because we're doing great. Batteries, not a problem. We're already starting to overproduce a little bit, but that's okay. So everybody happy? Everybody's happy. Modulo offline. Of course you're offline. Mining drones idle. Okay, that's not good. We need to get going on here. What should we do here? There's my titanium right there. I want you to get rid of all of this first before I do anything else, and I need to flatten you so that... Really? Really, game? You're going to do that to me? Okay, whatever. So let's just flatten you out. And I'm going to need to flatten you out. And we are going to have to use a spare power pole. And we're going to have to do some blind shots with the power. How's our power? We're at 77%. We're generating quite a bit of thing. Okay, we're doing okay. Put you there. Take a while for it to build. There we go. We just need to make sure that he's starting to charge. What do we got here? Should we go whole hog and just do a massive one all the way up? Or should we just see if we can find resources here? Oh, look at that. And there's aluminum. Hey! I knew it was around here somewhere. There's silicone, more silicone. How much power do I have? We've got so much power that it's really not a big deal. I want to make sure that we get... I'm looking for an area where there's a lot of resources so we know where to build. Nothing. Wow. I think we've already done this area. Yeah, it looks as if we have. And there's nothing up there. Okay. Well, thank you very much. We no longer need you. Thank you for your services. And we wish you well in your future endeavors. In other words, bye. We don't need you anymore. So, what did we find? We found a whole bunch of vital stuff. Most importantly, this guy right here. This is what we've been looking for, is aluminum. Aluminium, I guess is the word for it. We also have some silicone. I was hoping that we might find some iron, but we have not. So, well, it's just the way it is. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we got loads of room for you. And now let's go over here. Is there anything else up here? I don't think there was. I think that was it, wasn't it? Yep, looks like it. In case you're wondering, I am just going to call up my web browser here. Videos. Okay. There we are. Hello. Well, apparently nobody's on. So, okay. Well, that makes it easy. Interesting. Okay, what does this key do? Removal key controller thing, okay. Oh, that was interesting. That's the next key. What does the C key do? Well, okay, good. So, we have a problem. This is now backing up. And it's because this is not able to keep up with the demand. So, this is where we start overloading everything in here. Oh, hang on. I believe this was Control C. And let's just hook you up.
Research complete.
Talking about epileptic conveyor belts. Make sure you are no, of course not. You don't copy. You just copy the factory. You don't copy any settings because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Okay, wires. Can I reach him all the way up there? Yeah, I can. Good. So there we go. This should help with that. And hopefully the research on my spaceport is done, finally. And we got a rolling mill to boot. So that's good. And we've got a spaceport, so we're just going to add some more stuff here. Definitely need you next. You're doing rare earth. And we are going to do the big boy. Him right there. Okay, so it's time to think about a spaceport. Yay. He's in logistics. He's here. I try to keep him pretty close to, I put him right there so that way the drones, when they're picking up supplies, pretty easy, right? How much money do I have? Okay, available, active. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that is another bug. Because we're supposed to be able to, how are we going to get green? Science, unless we basically, well, I guess we're going to have to buy a rover then. Yeah, I kind of accidentally said no to that, and I shouldn't have, should I? But that was Crust Solutions. This is what they're talking about with things like the UI. It completely covers up everything behind it, so you can't see things like resources and stuff, which you kind of need to see when you're doing contracts. So let's get ourselves our rover. There he is. And we are going to leap the base. Going to go to the moon. What's him? You are a supply outpost. You are a demolished structure. You are a distress call, which we will never answer. So I guess we'll have to do send an expedition. This I really, really hate that we have to keep constantly clicking things. It should just be one click, right? What are you? Solar panel. And what are you down here? You're an unknown find. You are a corporate base, which I don't actually know. I've never come across that one before, so that's interesting. So I don't know all of the things, and because I screwed up a little bit and rejected the free science, which I shouldn't have done, I have no green science. So now we have to do this the long way, but that's okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that did that. How are we doing for this? Oh, we're doing okay. Just having a look at all of this. Continue. You know what? There's no easy way to get out of here except for to press that. I was looking for a key for that. Okay, what are you doing here? You should have. No, you supply. Okay, you're not what I want anyway. What about you? Let's go here and go demolish structure, select transport, he's idle, investigate. Yeah, the only way to get out is for the global map. That kind of sucks. Yeah, constant click, 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 click. How are we doing? Okay, we got slag production. As you can already see, it's getting there. And this one doesn't do slag, but this guy does. So what we do is, while I remember to do it, get a little resource and just put a little container here for the slag. And build all. And select resource and regular slag. Alright, so this gives us, so our machines don't stop because they get over. If there's too much slag, if it hits the 2K limit in terms of slag, your production completely slows down. So we need to make sure that everything is fine. That's, no, that's the wrong thing. This is the other one with slag. Where's the inputs? Okay. Another thing, they should, when you highlight a particular factory, they should tell you where the slag is. They should show you the, oh, it's right there. It's like resource, slag. There he goes. And I believe this is filling up now. Yep, she's filling up. That other one is also filling up. I believe it was. Yep, it's filling up. Good. We are probably in the dark. That's the reason why. Okay, back to the moon. Well, he hasn't made it because he's run out of power. Yay, game. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on slow. I'm going to take a quick break. In fact, what I'm going to do is have a little bit of a break before I finish this. Unfortunately, I just got interrupted, so that means that I have to handle something. I don't want to end the stream yet, so I'll be right back. Give me about 5 minutes. And I'm back. I just went and got myself another drink, had a quick talk with the kid. My mother was in the hospital. Well, it's been a really crappy 3 months for me, but it started with my dad dying. Then my mom fell down, broke her arm in 2 places, and they kept her in the hospital for over nearly 2 weeks. She got out and then promptly had to go back into the hospital 12 hours later because we had plus 40 degrees Celsius and her air conditioning was switched off accidentally by her retirement home. So that's, trust me, my mom probably has the best air conditioning in the entire province after I finished with that lot. But yeah, and so she's been in there for some more, and we're just trying to make arrangements so that she can go back home and, yeah. Oh, we're going to have to expand this too as well while we're at it. So let's do it. You can never have enough stuff. So you can understand how absolutely... Okay, what's my setting? Okay, all right. Come on, you stupid bugger. There we go. Oh, really? You have to do that to me, don't you? Okay. Anyway, Mom is back home. Which is great. Oh, by the way, what? So it's just the logistics involved with stuff like that, and of course, I have to handle Dad's stuff too, as all of Dad's business from his death. You wouldn't believe how much it actually costs people when people die up here in Canada. It's just absolutely amazing. We estimated that we paid nearly $10,000 to the government because Dad died, in terms of taxes and all sorts of other stuff. And God knows how much it's going to cost down the road. Oh, we have a vast, you receive, oh, well, that kind of sucked. I was hoping for green science. Okay, well, we'll just go someplace else. Well, that's supply outpost. I really don't distress score from this app. I think what we'll do is we'll select this. We're going to send a rover over there. I hope that it's the right direction. Investigate. Yeah, all of this goddamn clicking. I mean, really, guys, you couldn't make this simpler. Anyway, we still have 5 drones. I'm kind of tempted to do my second one here and just get everybody to go. We have a module of them. We have drones idle, which is, well, pretty much par for the course. I keep forgetting to do this. And as you see, we really need to get going here, but I just want to start clearing out some room here because we're going to need to build our main production facility very soon, I think, but I really should get off my butt and find and do the aluminium. You know what would have been nice if you could just sort of just hold your mouse button and just select it all to be mined instead of having to do this all like this. But I guess that's too tough to do or something. I don't know. There we go. Actually, I got a better idea. Let's just clear everything out and just redo this. Because I want this all done first. I want this room. This looks as if this is going to be where my main production facility or most of my mining stuff is going to be coming from. Come on. Just get going here. Boy, you are so slow, mouse. I wonder if there's a mouse control on here. Okay, I just made an executive decision. We are going to take all of our drones, which are not doing anything at the present moment, and we're going to have them. Remember what I said about this guy? In that he is not deletable. It's kind of a weird thing with this game. We're gonna pretty much redo this entire base real quickly, but we got 12 drones. We now have 10 doing all of the mining, and we have 2 guys handling supplies at the present moment, but we're not actually doing anything right now. We're waiting for, oh, we got green science finally. Yay, let's get going here on him. Social, where are we? Right there. You're gonna take a while to do, but that's okay. In fact, you are more important. We want to get some money going here as soon as possible. Then you can do him. All right? Yeah. Okay, game. You know. Here we go. So let's take advantage of having all of these guys. Boy, what is going on with this? This is so shaky, isn't it? You know, it just leaves huge gaps. Is there? I guess they just didn't. Because there's a lot. Because this game is a little bit hard to. It's almost as if the game is slow, but it's not. We're not. I don't know. Am I having shader cache problems? I could be. Maybe I would need to exit out of here and put it back in here, because it looks as if we have shader cache problems. NVIDIA, in their infinite wisdom, changed something in their drivers, and it's caused all sorts of problems for people in that it's not doing shader caching properly. So a lot of people were recording like sudden drop-offs in frame rates and everything else, and I thought, well, geez, you know, it's just my luck. I happen to be one of those people. And it's really annoying, and they haven't fixed it yet. So we're just waiting for them to fix it so that, you know, we don't have problems. This is a 2070 Super that I'm using. I have this on medium settings. It should be fine. Now, what the hell's your problem? What are you saying now? Oh, not enough power to run the module. We must be in the dark. Yes, we are. Okay, up we go. How we're doing for power? I mean, we're over 85% in dark time. We're just not using a lot of power right now, but it's just these damn batteries. And we are going pretty much full tilt here. We're doing where Earth will be doing that. This should be done pretty soon, so we'll be happy. Okay, good. Now let's have a look at where what our old rover is doing, which is probably absolutely nothing. Okay, we don't have that. Are you? Oh no, I don't want you. It's a heck of a trip, but let's set an expedition. Select the transport, because obviously it's not capable of just automatically assigning it. And off we go. And click again, and click again. And what should we do about power here? I want to leave up here clear. I want to leave down here. I've got limited amount of power here. I'm wondering if it's worth maybe getting going on the energy here, because you know, start building up. Since I've got loads of resources that I'm not selling, I might as well start using them up, right? kind of wonder if the developers have like blueprints planned for this, because that would sure make things easier, wouldn't it? That's give me more power than I could possibly use, but that's okay. There we go. And let's do some more batteries while I'm at it. That should make sure that I don't have any problems. Oh, really? Really, game? You decided to do that on me, eh? There we go. We've only got 2 construction drones, but that's fine. Because we're so busy doing everything else. I'm kind of tempted to get that cargo truck, but that will leave us very short with money. And I want to... I'm not too sure. Yeah, it would be too much of a risk. I want to start selling stuff, like, immediately. As I said, I kind of screwed up quite a bit. Because I'm starting to get full up on my research. My blocks are starting to get full up. We may have to do more... On the other hand, this is a very, very casual game. I'm deliberately playing slow on this because in the early game, it really helps to play as slow as possible. And my silicone is already too full. So we will just start expanding that. I know I heard the research complete too as well. Am I going to be able to get away with that? This game can be so damn fussy. Yep, another thing just got busted. Or is that... Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to space it one more. Because the game, right? Come on. I'm going to have a look at the computer after I'm done this because obviously I'm having some problems again with the, it's just, you know, there we go. Build all. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm lagging here. As I said before, the problem with NVIDIA's drivers is that it did something to generating shader cache, and so sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. You just have to keep doing it until it works, and then hopefully we won't have problems with frame rates because it's a little bit slow here. And as I said before, this is a game that we shouldn't be having too many problems with. Oh, that's a fortified shelter. So that would be that we have to send them stuff, I think. This is an unknown find. And wow, look at all of this stuff that we're starting to get now. But we have no cargo trucks. Is there anything else here? Wow, I am really struggling with this. What's over here? Solar panel, signal station. I'm looking for things that will give me science. And doesn't require me to spend any more money here. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling here. Oh, we can switch you off because we don't need to be erasing any power. Turns out to be a module from an orbital station. The area around is littered with thousands of small fragments. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to get a cargo truck for that one. I don't actually remember that one, but oh well. So where should we go? Solar panel? I guess so. Well, you got a long trip, don't you? This is such a weird game because escape will get rid of that, but hitting escape again doesn't go back to this particular view. It's just such a weird game. On top of it, as I said before, the caps lock apparently also works like the tab. So, don't know. Okay, why are you... What's causing... Oh, yep, titanium. And to make matters worse, this game has really slowed down on me, and I'm not too sure why it's doing this, but it is. So, let's have a quick look. There's my titanium right here. So I guess we need to build something else over here. Okay. Alright, fine. First off, let's get an extractor. Okay, this is obviously not going to be a double here. Alright, so we'll just do a double like this and see how this is doing. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, you see, this is too small. This is a pretty small amount of titanium. So we'll just put it like that. It's not really much I can do about that. It's going to be a bit expensive because for the conveyor, but you know. That's setting that up. And we need a smelting furnace, I guess. So we might as well just do it like this because it's handy. And then I guess we need a rolling mill. I can't help but notice that every time I do this, it's always the opposite way from what I want. So I have to keep rotating it. Okay. Let's just hook this up from wire. Okay, you can't do that one either, but we can do this one here. So we will do one here. And we will do one here, and that should reach all of them, shouldn't it? You reach. You can reach him.
Research complete.
See, 3 out of 4. I have room to add another power pole if I want. Okay, he just built something. That's me. That was me having the yeeps. Here we go. Come on, get rid of him. Oh, come on, you stupid freaking game. Thank you. So how we're doing on this? Why are we not building? Okay. Conveyor belts. Build all. Okay. So this is now... Okay, so this is 30. Have we got more bloody problems with this stupid thing? Is it power? It's working, it's just not outputting again. As regular. It is a belt. It's not feeding here at all. That is correct, isn't it? So is it because this is not being built? This is the reason why? Why aren't you being built? What are we missing? We are missing titanium, which is exactly what we're trying to build here. Oh, now it's decided to do something. How about we move this and it just stores the titanium, and what it will do is it will pick up the titanium and then it will feed everything back here. And eventually it will build itself. We'll put the priority up as high as it can. These guys are telling me that it probably needs another charging station. I thought I had built a charging station here, didn't I? Oh boy. I would have sworn I built a charging station here. Did I forget to build a charging station? I'm pretty sure I built one. Oh, I'm just probably going nuts. Okay. Maybe I'm just going nuts. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, I think I will celebrate going nuts by having something quick to eat and waiting and having a little drink while I'm waiting for all of this to finish up here. What is going on with this? We must be in dark. Yeah, we really need those other, those bigger batteries, like right now. Where were they? Yeah, this is the one that's got the big bug in it. If you put a cargo truck in here, there's a good chance it will get stuck in the expedition control center, and it just stays there. And on top of it, apparently you can't delete the building, and you can only build one of these. So, you know, it's like a pretty big problem for a lot to continue on in the game when it does things like that, right? Because you can't do anything. I am at a complete and total loss of why it's just not enough power. It should be more than enough power. We are minus 62. Yeah, we got to find those batteries. As I said before, this game needs a little bit more work, I think. No, I don't want you in yet. I don't know why it's doing this. Is this because I've never actually seen this? Would usually there's no power problem. So what's going on here? Let's dismantle it and rebuild it, and maybe that will force it to continue on here, because this is actually kind of ridiculous, isn't it? This should be built. You notice I had this exact same problem earlier, that sometimes it just didn't want to do anything. That is correct.
Director, a lot of industrial and scientific facilities on the moon have been severely damaged and remain incommunicado. We could try to build a repeater at our base. Who knows what's...
Okay, now it's not building it or anything at all because I forgot the power. Yeah, that would help. Paul. You know what it could be? Oh, this is titanium. Oh, there we go. This is titanium. This is also titanium. It's making this. Well, it seems to be working every 2 minutes. So is this something that's happened here? No, it's unlocked. Okay. Drone maintenance. Well, it's grabbing something. But the belts just refuse to bloody work, and I don't know why. It should be working. As I said, there's got some really strange bugs in here. Oh, that was interesting. This is building steel, so why is it bringing titanium over here? Hang on a second here. Let's just follow what the hell it's doing here. All right. Okay, you've got one. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is, because why are my drones going to the titanium and what the hell are they filling up here? This is steel. See, titanium 65%, but for some strange reason, you're taking iron. Okay, here it goes. Just look at how much money I'm wasting on this, and yet I'm not able to figure this out. All right, maybe it might be best to see if there's something else here that I can use instead. Because there's aluminum. I don't need aluminum. I need titanium. There's another one here. So maybe maybe it's just a bug. Yeah, it could be what it is. So let's try it with this one and see if this is just something, or have I done something really stupid. Oops. Come on game, you can do this. You can work. Anytime you want to. There we go. Let's see if this is going to work, because this is the regular factory, right? Put you as the highest priority. We are missing, I bet you anything, we are missing microprocessors. No. So what are we missing here? Well, we can't see because this is covering up. Oh, this game. Components. Is it component? No, we got components. Steel we sure have a lot of. Bricks. Can't be fucking bricks. Bricks and steel. Okay, let's paint this. Boy, I am really struggling with this. I don't know why. I'm going to go on the board. You know, it could be a bug. If it is, it will be on the board very shortly. People would be complaining about it. I'm going to knock you down a little bit here. Could it be that my game has gotten very laggy? Yeah, we're going to knock you down a little bit and get some extra guys going in here. We're going to put you up a bit. Okay, that's good. Production. Smelting factory, so we're going to start the chain. Okay, where should we put you? Should we put you up here because you all kind of like it where everybody else is? So we might as well. We'll put you there. We're going to spend a little bit of extra money on the conveyor. He's not doing anything. Up, there it goes. It was the conveyor as usual. God, fix this freaking game, guys. I mean, look at how much money I've spent just to try and get this goddamn thing to work. I mean, really. Okay. Did I leave enough money for him? I meant room. And I am going to, well, first off, let's get this guy going properly here. Here we go. Wires. Okay, you can go right there. So we're going to actually get production now. It worked, and then it died again, didn't it? Oh, I don't believe this. Well, this is at least working. So I guess if we can't... No, it's not going to do it. Wow, are you kidding me? I guess not. So what we'll do is we'll just dismantle. How are we doing? We're in the dark side of the thing. Look at how much power loss I'm having here. Racing science points. Well, thank you for telling me. So, we need lube. Okay, it's really... Well, once he goes, then they will start doing the chain for the rest of them, so I guess we'll be fine. Where's that rover? Here he is. Look at all of the paid stuff that I have to give him. That's the stress core, don't want you. This is the signal station, set an expedition. Investigate. Boy, I am struggling with this game, but as I said before, I'm not the only person doing this. What's this? That's this titanium, right? I'm wondering if that's what I did. Titanium, titanium. Now this is doing this. Okay, I'm going to end this. I'm going to have a look on the discussion boards and see if this might not be a bug here, because, and this is a bad one because this in all intents and purposes ends the game, doesn't it? Because the smelting furnace is supposed to take titanium and is supposed to make this. But as soon as this is hooked up, he stops working. And the conveyors are not working or anything. So I have no idea why it's doing that. I will investigate and hopefully we'll be able to figure it all out. On top of it, my drones don't seem to be doing anything right now. Yeah. Anyway, I think what I'll do is I will end the stream. And as I said, I will start investigating and hopefully we'll be able to figure out what I did wrong here or if this is a bug. We're not too sure yet, but you know, we've just run into a complete and total stop on the game because I obviously cannot figure out why it's doing this. Sorry for the flashing. Just checking to make sure my belts are correct. My belts are fine. Yeah, should be doing this. Oh well, hopefully we'll see you for the next episode. You know, as I said before, it's the game needs a lot of serious work here. It's as simple as that. And they said that they developed this for 5 years, and I think, you know, and I'm just thinking, this is more like 5 months, not 5 years, because, ooh, there's some pretty nasty bugs that, you know, should have been caught pretty quickly. But we'll see. As I said before, we're taking a leap of faith with this particular game by sending them the money. It's actually a little bit on the expensive side. The discount's like a whole 10%, on Steam. So this is not a game that's going to be discounted heavily for quite a while. So I think it's 25 US. I paid a lot more to that Canadian because Canadian dollar sucks right now. But in the meanwhile, we'll figure out what is going on with this because everything is stopping now. So, and I got a plus C. Yeah, so we'll work it out. In the meanwhile, hopefully there'll be another episode of this, and hope to see you soon. For the time being, bye now. Yeah, I just don't know.